Breaking news, Ella cheated on Johnny and everyone's upset about it because this dude is easily the best guy to ever be on the show 90 Day Fiancé. It's not even close.
I called over a friend and cuddled with him, and we ended up having sex.
All right, that's it. Dishonor. Dishonor on your whole family.
This is truly an atrocity because in addition to being a good influence on Ella, Johnny has been a good influence on all of us. He influenced me to buy a dumpling steamer from Amazon because I watched him make dumplings with his parents and that looked really tasty, so I decided to try it myself. I'm actually really excited to make dumplings with my girlfriend. She's Asian, but she doesn't watch anime. Contrary to what Ella thinks, not every Asian person watches anime.
Anime person, she's like not into any of this Asian stuff, and that's what I gave her when they got married and stuff. I was like, dude, like what the heck? You didn't like Asians, that's my thing.
Weeaboos.
Ella, the American in the relationship, is 29 years old from Idaho Falls, Idaho, and Johnny is 34 years old and he's from Jinan City, China. The whole premise of their segment is that Johnny wants to come to America in order to stay with Ella on her family farm. While staying in America on her family farm, Johnny plans to cook healthy meals for Ella, and Johnny's doing this because Ella has struggled with her body image her entire life, and instead of dieting or working out regularly, she instead decides to make this her partner's responsibility to come over and help her lose weight. Johnny realizes she's mad and insecure about her weight, so he plans on cooking healthy meals for her, and he even goes to a Chinese medicine doctor, and he does this to see what kind of dietary herbs he can add to her diet in order to expedite the process of her losing weight. Johnny wants to be a cowboy, baby, and Ella wants to be a captain in the Soul Society, which is understandable. I've been trying to get superpowers my entire life. This couple watches anime together, and Ella even cosplays as sexy Naruto ninjutsu for Johnny, which is, oh my god, literally couple goals. I'm torn up about it because I wanted to like them so bad, but Ella just has the worst mindset when it comes to relationships or life in general. Main issue that this couple fights about in every single episode is the fact that Johnny's trip to America has been delayed due to COVID restrictions. See, my main man Johnny supports his entire family in China. The main problem is that if he leaves China, he's gonna have to quarantine for at least 5 weeks, which is a very long time. So Johnny wants to wait until the restrictions aren't that bad, which is understandable, but Ella's one of those Americans that doesn't believe that COVID is a real thing. She's like one of those Karens that flips out about wearing the mask in the airplane, and we're just all like, we have to wear it too. No one likes wearing the mask in the airplane. I can't breathe. Johnny informs the audience on multiple occasions that he's a cautious man, and he is being very cautious because of this whole COVID situation, which actually is refreshing. It's nice to see somebody with a brain on the show. At least it was refreshing when it lasted. Johnny! Before we continue reviewing this dog water couple on the show, I'd like to tell you about today's video sponsor, HelloFresh. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit and makes cooking at home fun, easy, and most of all affordable. With every order, the ingredients come pre-cut and measured, so you don't have to waste any ingredients while you're cooking your meal. Also, as the name HelloFresh suggests, all the meals use fresh ingredients. Also, my guys, there's multiple options: high calorie, low calorie, vegan, whatever diet you're currently on, HelloFresh will definitely make your life easier. I'm sure you guys know by now that I am a terrible chef, but thanks to HelloFresh, I can make 5-star meals because each meal comes with an instruction sheet of a step-by-step breakdown on how to prepare the dish. For example, the other day we made the melty Monterey Jack unfried chicken, and it turned out great because the instructions were so easy to follow. I usually order the family-sized box because I'm a growing boy. It's also really convenient if you're planning a date night because your date will be super impressed with your cooking, even if you're like me and you're a dog water chef. Once again, you can make 5-star meals using HelloFresh. If you guys want to get started with HelloFresh, go to HelloFresh.com and use code Weeaboo16 for 16 free meals plus 3 surprise gifts. Because of the travel restrictions, they've experienced a lot of delays. For example, Johnny tried to get a Singapore visa, so he would actually go to Singapore and then go to the United States. That didn't end up working out. Their next best option is to go to Dubai, meet in Dubai together, and then come to the United States. Or even if they don't, just spend 2 weeks together in Dubai, getting to know each other. The problem with this is that Johnny doesn't want to do this because he's still going to be out 5 weeks quarantine, and that's a long time to be away from his family. So he's very hesitant about this, but Ella takes it upon herself to buy the ticket to Dubai with her parents' money.
Hey Daddy, I want a golden goose.
Ella asked her parents to borrow money in order to pay for her trip to Dubai to see her Asian prince Johnny.
You still have your house payment, your car payment. I'm really afraid about the finances.
If I go and if money gets tight, can I depend on you guys to help me?
Instead of being financially independent at age 29, Ella's hyper-focused on the fact that she's not married with children at 29. It's like she's got her priorities straight. Anyways, Ella buys her ticket to Dubai, and then she puts a blanket over her head to resemble a hijab when she tells Johnny the good news that she bought her ticket to Dubai. Let's roll the clip of that.
Do you notice anything?
What's that?
So this is something that I will need because I bought a ticket to go to Dubai.
Just to be clear, Johnny did not give her the green light on the Dubai trip, so she's once again trying to peer pressure this dude.
It's gonna be hard.
But it's hard for me to have to go to Dubai, so we'll both be making sacrifices.
Yo, Ella, asking your parents for a couple $1,000s is not the same level of sacrifice as being in a Chinese lockdown facility for 5+ weeks, especially when the entire family relies on this dude. It's pretty strange that Ella doesn't deem COVID as a valid excuse to be cautious while traveling. Johnny goes on to say, I want to meet with Ella, but China is controlling COVID very strictly. And if I go to Dubai, I'm only gonna meet with Ella for 2 weeks, and then I'm gonna need 5 weeks quarantine. It's too much sacrifice for a short meet.
We can wait until the government update their rules and the policies.
But aren't you tired of waiting?
She's a very inconsiderate and controlling woman. Obviously, the rational thing to do is to prioritize his family over you, Ella. You guys are basically pen pals. This entire season, I've been so sick of watching this girl whine and complain when she doesn't get her way. Johnny begs Ella to be patient with him, and then she cuts him off and says, I want to see you now. She goes on to say, I just feel like with you, Johnny, it's a waiting game. Pop off, Ella. I guess it's Johnny's fault that there's a global pandemic. Ella then gives Johnny a ridiculous ultimatum, and that's that if he doesn't come meet up with her in Dubai, she wants an open relationship. I can't make this up, she really said that. Let me get this right. This girl right here has the audacity to tell us the entire season that she's so in love with this dude. However, if he doesn't take 7 weeks to travel and see her, then she's gonna fuck other dudes. The way she says it too, like dudes are just lining up outside to go on the Ella ride as jokes. Yo, Ella, if you just got an Asian guy fetish, then just say that. Right now, let's play the clip of Ella telling Johnny the thing we never wanted to hear, that she cheated on him.
They betrayed me, they didn't keep their promise, they tricked me, and I don't care anymore.
Latest episode of the show, Johnny and Ella once again talk about the travel restrictions and their travel plans because that is the key component of their segment. Johnny says that due to travel restrictions in China, he's unfortunately going to have to move his trip until February. When Johnny tells Ella this news, she responds with, so you're wanting me to wait 7 months until February? Johnny communicates with the audience that he feels really moved that Ella bought a ticket to come see him in Dubai. Even though he's grateful to her, he's still not choosing to go through with the trip because of the long quarantine. Johnny also adds that he hopes Ella doesn't have less love for him because he's being cautious. And it just shows how inconsiderate this girl is by how she's trying to peer pressure him into doing something he doesn't feel comfortable with and not acknowledging any of the fears that this guy has. We had Australia on fire, murder hornets, COVID, and now maybe on the brink of World War III.
I don't want to have to keep waiting because what if you never come and I've wasted all that time doing nothing and am still single by like 37?
Oh my god, what if I'm still single at 37? I don't know. Jeff Bezos is single at 58 and he rules the whole world. I feel like this girl constantly throws age into the mix when it just doesn't have any place in the conversation. I'm sure there's a lot of single people age 37 and up, and I guarantee every single one of them is more successful than you are, Ella. And I say this because Ella uses relationships as a distraction from actually working on herself and growing as a human being.
I don't think that you understand how hard this has been on me. I need attention. I need physical attention.
This is the most childish girl in the world, bro. You need physical attention. Your friends already informed us that you have the biggest dildo collection in North America.
Did you know Ella had vibrators?
No.
Has vibrators?
She more than one?
Yeah. Just like her dragon collection. She's got the same with like her vibrator collection.
I need physical attention and sexual intercourse. Enters a relationship with a dude in China. You're trolling. I said this from day one. She does not love Johnny, just the idea of being loved, but it still hurts. I'm torn up about it. I feel like y'all are too. I haven't been this upset since Littlefoot's dad got murked by that T-Rex.
And when you have been going back and forth with this, I called over a friend and talked with him and cuddled with him, and we ended up having sex.
Yo, I just thought about it. Imagine casting a spell on a dude to make him love you forever and then cheating on that dude. This girl told us that she was madly in love with this dude, and yet she couldn't wait 7 months to see him and decided to cheat on him while she's got the whole dildo armada? Nah. Ella goes on to say, I didn't mean for it to happen, but I was just so upset and distraught. It was an accident. Oh, I get it now. It was an accident. Why didn't you say so? That dude's cock accidentally penetrated you. Now it makes sense. Imagine cheating on a dude for being a responsible father and then not taking any accountability, but instead making excuses when you own up to it. And I was just so upset and distraught. Yo, this is a pick-me girl if I've ever seen one. Imagine watching this much anime and not learning anything from the anime that you've watched. What a L this is for the entire community. Ella goes on to say, after Johnny was being wishy-washy about coming to see me in the United States, so I invited one of my close friends to come over and support me and talk to me me about this Johnny situation. And then we ended up having sex with each other. It's funny how she worded her relationship with Johnny as this Johnny situation. Also, quick question for Ella. Do you typically share personal details about the relationship you're in before you cheat, or was this just a one-time thing? But it makes so much sense, you guys, if you really think about it. So she accidentally invited this guy over to her house, and then he accidentally cuddled with her, and then he accidentally slipped his dick inside of her. Oh! It's also pretty manipulative to bring this up during a conversation about y'all seeing each other. She's basically arguing that cheating on her partner is justified because he wasn't giving her physical attention during a global pandemic, something out of his control. Ella goes on to say, I think my self-worth is tied up in male physical attention because of my insecurities. Which is a dumb argument because you're just using your insecurities to justify your lack of loyalty and failure to be accountable for your own actions. If Ella really loved this dude, she would understand that he has a child and a family that depends on him, so if he goes down, it's hell to pay for them. Ella doesn't bother to have empathy for Johnny or his situation because at the end of the day, she's just a spoiled brat. So like I said in my last video, this is a girl that has zero responsibility and has a family business, so she can just rely on that and coast through life. All the situation did was reveal Ella's true colors, but I hope that she can learn from this and grow as a person. Johnny, my man, you might not see this now, but what a W this is. If this girl didn't fumble the bag, he would have spent more time and money on her. Also, to give her credit where credit's due, at least she was honest with him about this. She could have easily lied to him, but she was honest and told him that she did in fact cheat on him. I feel like as angry as everyone is, we got to give her a point for that. So you guys can have the pitchforks in hand, but don't light the torches yet.
It's very hard to hear this. I do not want to know that.
I still love you.
Oh, what a twist of the knife that is to tell this dude that you still love him. Ella, you straight up do not know what love is. And here's a wild idea. Why don't you hit your physical and financial goals before you enter a relationship with someone and just be dead weight and try to seek that validation from these dudes instead of just giving that to yourself and being someone to actually give something in the relationship. You might not like to hear this, but I'm gonna tell you something that you need to hear. It's not every dude's job to take care of you, and certainly not your parents' job either. They should have cut you off a long time ago. For all the parents that are struggling with a self-indulgent pleasure seeker child, y'all gotta let the baby bird fly and flap their wings. If they fall on their face, at least they learn something from it.
Are you mad at me?
It's really a shock. It's really painful and it's very sad. But I can understand her feeling because I'm just keep her waiting for such a long time. I didn't fulfill my part good.
I am so shook at this response from Johnny. He might be the Jade Emperor in disguise because he is mad godly. Johnny has to be hands down the most mature dude I've ever seen on a reality TV show. Recently got exposed on Instagram because someone zoomed in and saw that Ella has her Tinder notifications on her phone while she's FaceTiming Johnny. So it's just really good to know that she's been talking to dudes on Tinder this entire time and entertaining that while she's in a committed relationship with this dude.
I know you don't like when I get emotional, but I need you to see how much I am upset with you not being able to come now.
Shut the hell up, bitch.
At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought.
Let's do a fun group activity right now. Guys, write a roast of Ella in the comments below. Best roast wins $100. I'll Venmo you.
But do you understand why I don't trust that?
Let me do this. You give me your finger size. I want to buy you a diamond ring. What do you think about that?
Whoa there, man. Let's take a time out, Johnny. You shouldn't be talking about putting a ring on those sausage fingers. You should be talking about a boys' trip to Bangkok because this girl just cheated on you and you need to get your cock banged.
Seeing him hurt, even though he didn't say it, I could see it on his face that he's really upset. It really hurt me. Like, I feel really bad now.
Dude, whatever. This girl sucks so bad. Alright, anyway, like I said previously, guys, best roast of Ella in the comments wins $100. In summary, sucks. We all love Johnny and no one likes Ella. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Comment below, subscribe, follow me on Twitch and on Instagram right now.
I didn't mean to have sex with somebody else, but...
Shut up, bitch!